Rare images that'll make you say, damn, that's rare. The Swiss village of Blatten has been partially destroyed after a huge chunk of glacier crashed down into the valley. Although the village had been evacuated some days ago because of fears the Birch Glacier was disintegrating, one person has been reported missing and many homes have been completely flattened. This woman tried to help a tourist by flicking a cockroach she saw on him off of his head, but the man got furious because the roach was actually his pet. The cockroach then crawled back to him, leaving onlookers stunned and leaving me saying, what the fuck? This clip shows a truck driver as he provides water to a thirsty camel in the middle of the desert. They are social animals and can travel long distances without water. The camels, not the truck drivers. But contrary to popular belief, their humps store fat, not water, which can then be converted to water during metabolism. An oarfish appeared on the surface in Playa Balandra, Mexico. This is incredibly rare because oarfish are deep-sea dwellers, rarely seen alive and often found dead or dying on beaches. They are also called the Doomsday fish, and some believe they are harbingers of natural disasters, especially earthquakes. This is a chart comparing the murder rates in the biggest cities in the USA and Europe. Pause if you need to. This is the toilet paper that was given to some guests at a Hilton Tapestry hotel. They call this one the negative ply because your booty hairs will end up cleaning it instead. This structural pole is inches from the lens, nearly blocking the entire view, but when zoomed in, it appears the camera can see through the pole. How is this happening? Someone please help. Did you know about this sneaky trick films use? Movies and TV shows will purposely remove headrests or sometimes entire car seats just to increase the visibility of actors on camera. Keep an eye out for this when watching your next film. The insane size of this queen termite. They can live for 25 to 30 years or even longer, and their size can increase dramatically as they age. Barracudas attack like torpedoes, charging prey at up to 36 miles per hour. The Sky Ladder, located on Xiqing Mountain in Zhangjiajie Nature Park, is a via ferrata-style climbing structure that's 551 feet long and stretches between two cliffs located at a height of 5,000 feet. Japanese scientists developed artificial blood that's universal and shelf-stable for up to 2 years. It's made using lab-grown red blood cells and platelets, which are wrapped in tiny synthetic bubbles. These bubbles help the artificial blood do the same jobs as real blood, like carrying oxygen and helping wounds clot. In trials, it saved animals from deadly blood loss with no matching or refrigeration needed. Clinical testing begins soon. Did you know the Milky Way galaxy is sometimes very clearly visible from an airplane due to low light pollution? What I'd give for this view. Space is so cool. Hirotaka Hamasaki, a Japanese high school teacher, painstakingly makes these absolutely amazing blackboard art for his students, and then he wipes it all away. Bargubant's pygmy seahorses are fascinating creatures known for their incredible camouflage and unique breeding habits, typically less than 1 inch long and live on Gorgonian corals. Their coloring and even the small bumps or tubercles on their bodies match the coral, making them extremely difficult to spot. Male pygmy seahorses brood their young in a pouch on their trunk and not their tail like other seahorses. This clip shows the reaction time of a camera versus the human eye when suddenly hit with 12,000 lumens of light. In Jiangxi province, China, they built a new bridge while still using the old one. Then they simply demolished the old one when the new one was completed. This driver was spotted driving unconscious, but luckily, before things went out of control, this guy sacrificed his own car to save the unconscious driver, preventing things from getting really ugly. Have you ever seen a skyscraper with a waterfall? This is the Libian building in Guiyang, China, which features a 350-foot-tall artificial waterfall on its facade. There's an ancient divination method that's based on reading people's anal wrinkles. I'm just gonna leave that with y'all. The water in Siwa Oasis, Egypt, has such a high concentration of salt that it is impossible to sink in it. This is because salt water is denser than fresh water because of the dissolved salt. This increased density provides more buoyant force, making it easier for objects, including people, to float. This is fun. The new Canadian military uniforms have hidden maple leaves in them. I didn't know this, but apparently mosquito larvae launch their heads like tiny harpoons to nab their prey. This 9-year-old Maryland girl found a 15-million-year-old megalodon tooth in the Chesapeake Bay. This microorganism with a chainsaw-like mouth is a bdelloid rotifers. They are the second most numerous form of multicellular life on Earth and can survive extreme conditions, including desiccation, radiation, and long periods frozen in permafrost. In Turkey, the bird we call a turkey is called hindi from India. In India, it's called Peru. In Arabic, the bird is called Greek chicken. In Greek, it's called French chicken. And in French, it's called Indian chicken. The bird is indigenous to none of these places. In Hong Kong's competitive taxi market, drivers often juggle over 10 phones on their dashboards to manage multiple ride-hailing apps like Uber and other local services, boosting their chances of getting more fares. Joel Berger got married to Ashley King, so the company Burger King decided to sponsor their wedding, covering the cost of everything. This is how polar bears usually cross thin ice, spreading their body weight evenly over the entire surface to avoid breaking the ice. This is someone's hospital bill after having a baby from 1956 in Indiana, USA. Ravens are known for their intelligence and playful behavior. They can mimic human voices and other sounds, and they have even been observed using tools to obtain food. Ravens are also social animals, often seen interacting with each other in playful ways. This is the last photo ever taken of Marco Siffredi, just before his second attempt to snowboard down Mount Everest in 2002. His body was never found. This sea anemone realized its stings weren't effective against the starfish, so it decided it was time to GTFO. They are carnivores, relying on their stinging tentacles to capture prey like plankton and small fish. This video shows a cow that's suffering from bloat being relieved. Bloat is a condition where excessive gas accumulates in the stomach of ruminants. It can cause severe pain and can be fatal if not treated. Treatment for bloat includes the use of anti-foaming agents, passing a stomach tube to release gas like we see here, or in severe cases, a surgical procedure called a ruminotomy. Someone transformed the International Commerce Center, the highest building in Hong Kong, into a child dispenser, using a bit of forced perspective and an inflatable balloon. These firefighters wiggling might seem goofy at first, but if they don't do this, it could literally mean death. And here's why. Firefighters wear a device called a pass in hazardous environments like burning buildings. If a firefighter becomes incapacitated and stops moving for a set period, the pass device triggers a loud alarm, alerting others to their distress. Wiggling or making other movements resets the timer and prevents the alarm from sounding, ensuring that firefighters can be rescued if they need help. This is what happens when you decide to be rude to nature, but because nature was rude to you first. Athletics outfielder Denzel Clark pulled off one of the most ridiculous catches that you'll ever see, scaling the wall and almost going over it. An impressive catch for a ball that went 398 feet to center field. The owner of a pizza shop surprised his employee with this for graduating high school. This time-lapse clip shows the crazy amount of vehicles being moved in this military vehicle transport on the Ohio River. Did you know Greece uses the same design on its €1 coins that was used on coins from 2,500 years ago in Athens? These curious Arctic wolves decided to check out a wildlife photographer. Arctic wolves have white fur all year round and live in packs of typically 5 to 7 wolves, but can have up to 20 members. Unlike other wolves that have to deal with human encroachment, Arctic wolves are playful and unafraid of humans due to their isolation in the Arctic. You can clearly see the evolution of this building over the years in its masonry. This girl saved a helpless rainbow lorikeet from the middle of the street and completely nursed it back to health. So when it was fully recovered, the lorikeet went out and called all of its friends to say hi to its savior. This ATM takes cards in laterally to prevent skimming. We really need more of these. It's no doubt that watching hedges being trimmed is incredibly satisfying, but did you know that frequent light trimming encourages denser growth and can even promote flowering or fruiting? This person has had this biosphere for 8 years with the shrimp inside it still alive. Apparently the second one died in 2020. These two seemingly cute baby pygmy slow lorises with their mother are extremely dangerous. They are the only primates known to have a venomous bite with venom strong enough to rot flesh and kill small mammals, and has even been fatal to humans. Here are a couple of American gas chambers. The first execution by lethal gas was in Nevada in 1924. The goal was to provide a more humane form of capital punishment, although it has been widely criticized and deemed torturous and inhumane. Chickens can keep their heads locked in place like this because their eyes are fixed, meaning they cannot move independently in the eye socket, so they move their head to adjust their gaze. This allows them to maintain clear vision even when their body is in motion. This clip shows the beautiful Teahupo'o wave as seen from sea level. Teahupo'o is a legendary surf break known for its powerful hollow waves and is considered one of the heaviest in the world. The wave forms due to a unique underwater reef that causes the swell to pick up power and break with incredible force. A major fire broke out at the 67-story Marina Pinnacle Tower in Dubai on Friday night, June 13, 2025. The fire prompted a large-scale emergency response and the safe evacuation of all 3,820 residents from 764 apartments, and fortunately, not a single person lost their life. After this cat escaped onto the pitch, the MLB cameraman decided to follow its daring journey. Crazy thing is, the cameraman can't see the cat at all, but he can perfectly track the cat's current location just by looking at the crowd. This image captured the exact moment a tranquilized bear fell from a tree. This is what it looks like when a kestrel hunts for its meal. They can hover like this by positioning themselves so that they are flying directly into the wind and adjusting their speed to match the wind speed, effectively creating a situation where they are stationary relative to the ground. Here are some images from the No Kings protest at Fort Lauderdale Beach that happened on the 14th of this month. Pause if you need to. I really hope things get better. The insane size of a king cobra, the largest venomous snake in the world, capable of growing up to 18 15 feet long. A single bite can deliver enough venom to kill 20 or more people, or even an elephant. This poor guy posted this picture saying his wife told him his feet barely look human. Damn. Have you ever seen a bear with bedhead? This Himalayan brown bear waking from hibernation looks like me on a random Tuesday morning before I get my daily required 50,000 milligrams of caffeine. This must be what my spirit animal looks like. The same exact whale was found after 35 years from its first sighting in the west coast of Mexico. This man saved a cat that got something stuck in its throat. If this happens to a cat near you, first try to carefully remove the obstruction if visible. If the object isn't easily removed, the Heimlich maneuver can be performed. Hold the cat with its back against your chest and perform upward thrusts on its abdomen. After dislodging the object, immediately seek veterinary care. This image shows dozens of confiscated passports left scattered on the floor at the Egypt airport. So this is pretty heartwarming. This guy who works the same job as his blind friend goes out of his way to help his friend complete his task and make a living. It really doesn't take much to be kind. Someone asked their nephew to draw something to hang on the fridge, and the kid drew these hearts. A soccer team went 9 whole games without scoring a single goal, so its fans decided to show them where the goalpost was by literally pointing it out to them. This is a photo of Mohammed Bazik when he started fostering terminally ill children, and this is what he looks like today. To date, he has fostered over 80 children. These 2 grandkids plan to surprise their grandma at the airport dressed as T-Rexes, but she learned about their little scheme and pulled the sweetest Uno reverse card ever. And the Best Grandma of the Year award goes to Dinograms. This is the moment Maya Lesnar, Brock Lesnar's daughter, wins the NCAA National Championship in shot put on her first throw with a distance of 19.01 meters. This is what the human body showing only blood vessels looks like. I don't know why, but I find this clip extremely hilarious. I just had to share. I really thought this was a grand romantic gesture type situation, only for the guy to just yeet her ass off the trampoline.